All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Heritage 38 millimeter from MMI watches. This is actually a prototype watches. These watches are expected to be delivered in early of December of 2025. Absolutely beautiful watch here, I gotta say that. MMI is always doing impressive things. I'm a huge fan of their turret date wheel setup. If you guys know that, that is basically these numbers all the way around the outside. That is where your date indication is, and as you guys can see right now, it's indicating the 18th. It's not the 18th, but really cool timepiece here. Again, a prototype. These are available at Kickstarter for a significant discount through the 31st of this month of July, and then some other discounts and steps available or levels available up until their release at their full asking price. So pretty impressive piece. So let's talk about it. One of the things I can't get over is the amount of layering that MMI has done on this dial. Besides that date cutout there, look at the discs for the center wheel there, then for your small seconds over there, and then if you can catch it there, the indices for the Arabics, the 1 through 12, those are actually raised there. And believe it or not, this salmon color, this is a full lume dial. So we'll get this in the light and show you that here in a little bit. So this is a interesting watch because this is running a Chinese Hangzhou 5015A movement in it, which is a micro rotor movement. I'll flip it over here in a second and show you the back, with the small seconds there at that 9 o'clock position. So pretty impressive. Really not a lot not to like about this watch. The size, again, coming in at 38. Let's go ahead and fire up the caliper and get those dimensions for you here. So there we go from actually, that's coming in closer to 37. Let me make sure we're zeroed out there. And let's get that, kind of go from that 2 to 9. Yeah, 38 millimeter, definitely. Thickness on the watch, you're looking at 10.7, so extremely thin, which is very, very nice. And then your lug to lug on this one is going to be 45.1, so a very nice size watch. And I'm going to think we have 20 millimeter lugs on this one. Yes, we do. So good sizing on that watch. No crown guards, make that crown easy to manipulate there. Very nicely done. And that crown is signed. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be loomed. So we'll check that out also when we do the loom shot. I turn to the side here. You can get an idea of the case finish on this watch. Brushing on the top, polishing along this chamfer and along the sides of the watch. Very beautifully done. Beads of rice bracelet on this thing is actually very reminiscent of my Doxa, which I'm wearing right now on my wrist. So I think that's, wow, looks very similar to that. Very nicely done there. Beautiful clasp assembly here on the bracelet. And taking a look, you can see that Hangzhou 5015A movement there. Decorated rotor with the MMI logo there. And this is what you call a micro rotor because it's tiny. It's a little tiny rotor. 100 meters of water resistance. This watch does have a screw down crown. Sapphire crystal on top. I'm not sure if the case back is going to be sapphire. If not, no big deal. Beautiful handset on this watch. These syringe style hands, excuse me. And like I said, those nice Arabics indicating your time all the way around there. And they are raised off of that dial. As I turn it there, you can kind of catch that. Beautifully put together timepiece. Let's go ahead and pause it for a second, get this one on my wrist, and be sure to stick around for that loom shot. All right, so there's going to be quite a few different dial colors available. I think a total of 4 or 5. So I will leave links to the website. I'll leave all the Kickstarter information also down below in the description if you guys want to know that. But I've lost a little bit of weight lately, and I'm finding that like a 38 millimeter watch, it really kind of sits perfectly right in the center of my wrist there, and this looks very nice. I do not have it sized to my wrist. This is a prototype, but definitely gives you an idea of how much extra bracelet is there if you have a bigger wrist. So very nice. Let's get some light on this and check out the very impressive loom. All right, so here is the loom of that salmon dial. It's a full loom dial. It's really impressive. It's really incredible. I have another full loom dial in their chronograph, their turret chronograph, which is really cool. So, all right, guys, that is the MMI Heritage 38 millimeter and really impressive loom. Again, these are pre-order over at the Kickstarter website down below in the description. And you get a significant discount on these if you get them pre-ordered before July 31st of this month. All right, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. If you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Thanks, guys.